I am sure I am not the only one experiencing a more glowing skin in this weather. The rain is falling, the weather is cold, the cold breeze. Your skin is literally begging to glow. So if you have a good skincare routine and you follow the right step, trust me, this is the best time to get that glowy skin. Hi there, welcome back to the channel on Puritymike, and everything beauty, skincare, and lifestyle. Now, let me explain how this is possible. So, when the weather is hot, you sweat more, you are exposed to more UV rays, or you have an oily skin, you just do not even feel like doing skincare because you want to sleep and you're sweating. So, why would you even want to apply your body cream or your face cream when you want to sleep? But when the weather is cold, there is less sun, there is less sweat, there is less oil on your face, and then your skin is able to absorb these actives more. Actives like niacinamide, vitamin C, retinoids, even exfoliants, right? Your skin is ready to take in. Your skin even wants it. That is when your skin needs all of that active, all of that serum to flourish, to glow. So it needs it. It's like you feeding it. It wants to be fed during this cold weather. So there is less sunburn, there is less irritation, and your skin is flourishing, your skin is glowing, you are happy with your results, you're using product and you're seeing it work. If you're dealing with sunburn, hyperpigmentation, or whatever it may be, this is honestly the best time you can start your skincare journey and see that improvement in your skin. So with no further ado, I'm going to be giving you guys a proper routine, or the best routine you can have for this season to achieve that glowing, flawless skin. So as usual, your cleanser is the first step in your routine, but you have to rethink the frequency of how you cleanse your skin, or even the purpose of the cleanser you are using. So if you're oily skin, because I have an oily acne prone skin, you're always using cleanser, or you want to use a cleanser that have like benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid because it helps with your acne. So you would usually, before now, let's say in the hot weather, you would want to use those cleanser like maybe every night or every other night. But now the weather is not as harsh, so you want to rethink that. You don't want to be using those acne targeted cleansers or oily control cleansers every night. You want to reduce it to like 2 or 3 times in the week. So if you have a cleanser that is foamy, that is drying, or targets acne control, you really want to reduce that to like 2 or 3 times a week, and you want to opt for a more hydrating, gentle cleanser that you can use for all the other nights you're not using your acne targeted cleanser. You need something that would hydrate your face, because even if you're oily skin, you're not experiencing as much oil as you would usually experience where the weather is hot. So you want to maintain hydration even with your oily skin, because it's funny that this weather can even dehydrate your skin if you have an oily skin, and that can lead you to producing more oil and also lead you to producing more breakouts. So for this weather, balance is key for all skin type. I'm targeting oily skin type because I'm oily skin and I know what best that I'm doing in this weather that is actually helping my skin. So I use the benzoyl peroxide cleanser almost every other night when the weather was hot. But now in a week, I can use this even once. Sometimes I can use this twice. Mostly when I have like an active breakout, or when I'm not using my chemical exfoliant, I would use this. Now, what I usually use this period, I use this Tranexamic Plus Skin Peptide Face Wash from VSP. I use this because it is less drying and it does well for my skin. I can also use this simple hydrating toner, especially for nights when I know I'm going to be exfoliating, because I want my wash routine, my cleanser routine to be as simple as possible. So I use this simple cleanser. So something this simple, a cleanser that is this simple, that doesn't really have actives that will irritate your skin, you can use every night. I've also heard good reviews about this Face Facts and Ceramides cleanser. It's a good one that you can use for your skin in this weather. The next step will be toner, and I would beg you, do not skip your toner, your hydrating toner in this season, because your skin needs all the hydration, especially during the day. And if you're someone that is always exposed to the AC, or you're always in a room that has an AC on, even if you're oily skin, you start feeling that tightness on your face. It's because you've not properly hydrated your face. Now, if your dry skin is even worse, you need proper hydration, especially in this season. And I'm not saying that you should go throw away your exfoliating toners or those toners that have active. No. So what I do is I have this Skin Doctor toner and I use this at night, and I don't even use this every day. I can use this like 2 or 3 times, especially when I'm not using my other actives and I just want to keep my routine simple at night. I can use this. Now during the day, this work, I can still use this in the morning. I know that I am in that season where I need a hydrating toner, and this aqua toner is really good because aside it hydrating the face, it also contains licorice roots and it would help to brighten my skin. And like we know, I want that glowy skin this season, and this would help hydrate my skin and also help brighten my skin. So these toners are what I'm using for this season. These I use like 2 or 3 times in a week, and these I can use every day during the daytime especially. Now the next step would be your serums, and this is the time you can play around with active that would help your skin barrier, and also help your skin to glow. So you can mix a couple for your skin routine. During the day, you can go for serums that are hydrating and serums that can glow your skin. So we're talking about using serums like hyaluronic acid, ceramide serum, pentanoids. This would hydrate your skin. Then you can always pair this with your vitamin C in the morning. Okay, so you're combining your hyaluronic acid, or you're using pentanoid, or you are using ceramide serum with your vitamin C. This would help to properly hydrate and glow your skin. And ceramide is a good serum that would help repair your skin barrier. So you see, aside hydrating your skin, they are also helping you to repair skin barrier. So at night, you can now focus on a serum that would help with your pigment, that would help control, or sorry, help correct your pigment, help with hyperpigmentation, melasma, your sunburn. It would help with all of that. For me, I don't usually use a hydrating serum during the day because I believe that my moisturizer and sunscreen does it for me and I'm good to go. And then during the day, I'm always doing jobs or work that I would have to go from one place to another. So the hydration I have already, which is my moisturizer, my toner, and my face wash, is enough for me. So I don't usually add a hydrating serum. So what I'm trying to say is that you should know your skin type 1. You should know the kind of job you do. Just know what it is you are surrounded with, so you will know exactly how to plan your skincare. So if maybe I'm doing a 9 to 5, and I'm always in the office, AC is always facing my face, and I know that, oh, my face is going to start getting tight, and then I'll start feeling my face start feeling dehydrated. And I know that I have to work more on my hydration. But I know that it's not always like that for me. I'm always out, I'm always doing this, I'm doing that, right? So I'm fine with the kind of hydration I have. Now, so what I do in the morning is I use this face facts vitamin C. So after cleansing, I tone. After toner, I use my vitamin C serum. This one is from Face Facts. Now, another serum I have is this one from Tiam, and I use this at night. So we use the vitamin C serum during the day, and we use the Tiam at night. So you don't have to overload your skin. You can separate this morning and night. So serums like niacinamide, because this contains niacinamide plus alpha arbutin. So serums like this, serums or creams that has kojic acid and the rest, you can use them at night. The next step would be your moisturizer, and I can tell you for free that a moisturizer can break or keep your skincare routine in this season. I have always been using the Cosrx moisturizer, and even till now it still does amazing for my skin. The goal is to use a moisturizer that will lock in all the moisture but will not grease or cause greasiness on your skin. Especially if you're oily skin, you want to be very careful with the kind of moisturizers you use. Now, I know that you can go a bit heavy this period because you need more hydration on your skin. But if you're oily skin, you still have to be very careful. Now, if you're dry skin, you might want to go really heavy because you might be needing that extra hydration. If you're oily skin like me, this one from Cosrx does it. This is the hyaluronic acid intensive cream. I still have the advanced nail 92 all-in-one cream. This I just got. I don't think I've opened this. I just got it and I moved it from the pack. So this is what I've been using. I've gone really far with it, but I will not go for this because this still does the job for me, and this is more expensive. So why don't I just use this? I did not see this, that's why I went for this. But this is the hyaluronic acid intensive cream. So maybe they have the same formula and feel on the face. Hyaluronic, always we know that hyaluronic is more for hydrating and all, but I will still go for this because, like I said, this is more expensive, this is less expensive, and it still does the job for me. So what I would say is, if you have a moisturizer that is working for you already, you don't need to get another moisturizer. Just stick to what is working. But if you feel that maybe your skin is getting drier, it's getting itchy, flakiness, and all of that, just get a moisturizer that is richer and is barrier supportive, because that is what you really need for your skin. The fifth routine would be your sunscreen. And yes, even in raining weathers, you still need a sunscreen because the UV rays are still there. The only thing you can do for yourself is, if you're using a sunscreen that you feel was drying, or your oily skin, and you feel the sunscreen is now too drying on your face, you can go for a more hydrating sunscreen. We now have sunscreen that contains niacinamide, ceramides, hyaluronic acid, sunscreens that would help your skin really well in this season. But if your sunscreen is doing it for you already, then please continue with the sunscreen that you are using. For me currently, I use the Skin Aqua, and this is really good for my oily skin. I love the matte effect it gives, and to me, I have been using this for years and I still enjoy using it. I also have this here, and to be honest, I really enjoy this when the weather is cold, but not this weather is not so cold for this, right? Especially during the Harmattan season, this would work. But for now that it's just raining, the weather is not extremely, or the breeze is not extremely drying to my skin, this will still work. But then there are some days that I just feel like switching and I go for this. So to be honest, when the sun is out, it's always this for me. But this season I can just switch between the both of them. But this is a lot hydrating. I can use this without using a moisturizer and it will still work perfectly for my skin because it is really moisturizing, right? But I always still want to use a moisturizer because moisturizer will lock in the moisture. This is meant to typically protect my skin from UV rays. If you have a dry skin, this will do well for your skin. If you have a combination skin, you can still use this one. But if you feel your combination skin is more oily, then I'll advise you to go for this. Now, if you have a proper oily skin, this still works perfectly for me. But if you feel it is not mattifying enough for your skin, you can switch. Why I really like this is it is affordable and it is good for oily skin, because we all know that for oily skin people, you're always buying things that are high end that would really work with your oily skin, right? But this is perfect. It is affordable and it's perfect, and I really still love it. Now let's talk about some things you can take internally that would support our glow up season. Aside eating right, trying your as much as you can to eat fruits as much as you can, because I'm saying as much as you can because I know that I'm also defaulting in this, right? I try my best. I had cucumber and apple today. Praise the Lord. But please try and eat right. Try and eat your vegetables. Try and eat your fruit. But aside that, there are some supplements that I can advise you to also take. We're talking about supplements like vitamin C to help brighten your skin and also help to boost collagen. We have omega-3 to help improve hydration. We have zinc, especially people that are acne prone. It would help with your acne. You can also take collagen supplements that would help with fine lines if you're looking for something for anti-aging. Vitamin D, especially because we don't always have sun right now, so you can start taking your vitamin C, your vitamin D. It also helps with immunity, it helps with your hormones, and if you are breaking out randomly, this would also help with that. So the one I currently want to start is the Primrose oil, the Evelyn Primrose oil, because I want to practice what I'm preaching. Why having my script today and I included supplements, but I told myself, but you are not taking any supplements currently, so while doing my research I decided to add or just get this for myself. And this is good for the overall skincare. It helps to fight PMS syndromes and it also helps with hormonal balance. So I'm going to be starting with this. So to wrap up these videos, here are some lifestyle things me and you are going to take to help with our glow up season. The first is to try your best to drink enough water. I know that some people do not like drinking water. I genuinely know, but please try your best to drink water and stay hydrated from within. I know that because the weather is cold, you might not feel thirsty as much, but don't let the cold weather deceive you. Try your best to drink water and stay hydrated. Another thing I would advise is your face is not the only skin you have on your body. Take care of your body as well. Your body also deserves to glow. So with that being said, you're going to be exfoliating your skin too. you still have to exfoliate, and exfoliate at least 2 times a week. You don't need so much exfoliation, so twice a week would do perfectly well for you. Also try to sleep well. The weather is cold, so of course you will have a good night's rest, or maybe rest during the afternoon, depends on how your work schedule is like, but please try to sleep well. Also remember to moisturize your skin with everything that I have said. You mustn't even do too much. I just use my Vaseline Blue Sea to moisturize my lips when I'm about to sleep, and it still does it for me. If you have something better to moisturize your lip aside your lip balm, please do well to moisturize your lips. And there you have it, my darlings, your skincare guide to that glowy skin in this raining season. Let me know if you've already been seeing improvements in your skin. I would like to hear that in the comment section. If you have a question for me, please do not hesitate to drop that in the comments, and I'll do well to give you an answer. If you have a video you would like me to create for you, please also drop that in the comments, and I'll do well to make that video for you. And until my next video, I love you, my darlings. Stay happy, stay beautiful, and stay blessed. Bye.